Hello, everybody. I came in and I had to resist the urge to burst out laughing at seeing Norman say clown interrogation. So you must not have been here for episode 2, but yes, we kitty distracting me. Hold on. Let's make that bigger. I seem tiny. Oh yeah, but I have to move it down here for this game. Alright. But yes, last time we interrogated a ventriloquist, or more like we interrogated his dummy. And so this time we are going to interrogate the clown from the same circus. I'm gonna make actual popcorn as opposed to synthetic popcorn. I think as opposed to virtual popcorn, as opposed to, or imagined popcorn. Yes. But I am discovering the dangers of streaming now, because the thing is that I play video games more than I realized that I play video games. And so I'll sit there and be like, I want to play a game, and then it's like, no, you gotta wait. You have to play that game on the stream. And so yeah, now I'm seeing that I might be streaming more often than I thought I would, because if I start playing a game on stream, gotta keep playing it, gotta keep showing it to you guys. So for those who did not see the note in the recommendations chat, I think I'm going to be playing Hollow Knight next, or, probably play these two together. I played Hollow Knight a few years ago, and I got stuck. And it's that situation where my dad had the Xbox Game Pass, and so I could just play it from that. And then we weren't really using it, and so he let it expire. And I checked to see if there were any games that we avidly play that are on the Game Pass, and that was the only one. And so it's one of those things where the minute that it was gone, I was like, I want to play it again. Oh, I miss it. So, yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen next. I am curious. And of course we can see it as I play, but I'm just curious to put a feeler out. What would you prefer, especially with that game, but with any game? If I stream the whole thing and all my failed tries, like if I'm having trouble with a boss, I keep going, I keep trying and failing. Or would you rather I see that I'm trying and failing, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna save it for next time. I stop the stream, but still, and then when I actually win, when I'm actually winning, I come back and potentially run the risk of missing it, run the risk of not recording it. Which one is a worse sin to you? Sitting potentially, oh my goodness, camera, why? I don't know how to cover the light. Which is a greater sin? Potentially sitting there with all my failed tries, or potentially missing the winning try because I tried to grind it off camera. But anyways, while you guys contemplate that, I will get things started up. But yes, we are playing Ace Attorney today. And we are in the middle of the circus case. The kitty. Kitty. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that. Okay. I don't know why my brain feels like it's not completely there today. We're doing the circus case, and we are defending a magician who, like, they hired this new magician guy, and he's super great. Everybody loves him, but they kind of love him at the expense of the other circus people. And the ringmaster, the ringleader, was killed, and everybody thinks that Max, the magician, Max Galactica, actually, did it. Because there are the footprints of the victim, and there are no footprints from the murderer, and so it seems like the murderer flew, and we know that Max can fly, or at least can seem to fly, and so it seems like he did it, and then there's some other evidence as well. But we are defending him, so presumably he did not in fact do it, and so we were trying to figure that out. We have been running around the circus interrogating, well, not interrogating just yet, but running around the circus talking to people. We have talked to the ringleader's daughter, Regina, who I feel like she's the linchpin of all of this, because she didn't seem to have the best relationship with her father. She said that her father killed her previous animal, which was a lion, and we don't know why. And so when she found out that he died, she didn't seem too torn up about it. But everybody else seems to think he's great, especially the clown. Is like, oh, he like paid out of pocket for me and my family to, to help them, or maybe not paid out of pocket, but he like paid to help them and stuff. So everybody else seems to be saying he's a great guy, except for her. And she was beloved by both Max and the ventriloquist. Well, or his dummy. It is unclear. But she was going to be proposed to marriage by both of them, and neither of them got the chance, as far as we have heard. But they did get into a fight about it and break a suspicious-looking bottle of orange juice. I say suspicious in real life. It wasn't meant to be suspicious in the game, but it looked like a wine bottle, but it was orange juice. And so they got in a tussle, and we just cross-examined the ventriloquist and his dummy, and his why can't I think of the name? His puppet, I guess. And we learned that even though Ben the ventriloquist seems like soft-spoken and nice, his puppet seems rather mean and abrasive. But yeah, so now we are about to interrogate Mo the clown, who seemingly actually saw the murder happen right outside his window. So this should be interesting. Hello, Death said in Hellenic Taoist. Evening, antihero. Our house in the middle of the stream. Yes, I don't know if I can. I don't know the rules on how much you can sing, so I won't risk it. But yes. Hang on. Okay, I'm answering my question about Hollow Knight. Well, depending on your own personality and endurance, Maximilian Dude, one of the biggest streamers, has a whole series of videos called Boss Rage. So, Boss Rage meaning, like, continuing to try. Gotcha. I guess we can, also see not just how you guys react, but also how I react and how I feel about it. But anyways, let us get started. The December 29th, 11:54 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Oh, and I am covering... This is too loud, and I'm covering part of it. I put it over here, didn't I? That's what I did. I put it over there for Sucker for Love. Alright. Sweetie. You have to believe me. I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene. So then, where were you when the murder took place? We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the ringmaster's room. And when you were there, and when you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right? Exactly. He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back. That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right? That's what it seems like. The ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right? Yeah, that's what I've been wondering about. Because Max was like, hey, you want to grab a coat? And he was like, nah, I'm good. And we saw the coat and the hat right there, like on the coat hanger. But the hat was at the crime scene. So it seems like either Max isn't being so truthful or something happened that he did, the ringmaster did grab a coat. But I don't know why he'd lie about that. I don't know. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room, still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off. Which means? It means that the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max. But we asked him about it, right? Fabulous! That is a fabulously possible possibility. Maybe I'm just misremembering, but I am pretty sure that he distinctly asked the ringmaster if he wanted to grab a coat, and he said no. Because it's snowy. It was cold outside. Well done, Nick. However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up like me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found at the crime scene was my silk hat. Well, that is all they found at the crime scene, but Trilo was very adamant about the other stuff being there as well, because he had us chant the symbols over and over again. So it seems like it wasn't just the hat, it was all the symbols, which includes the coat. What about my cloak? Where did that go? Yeah, that is a question. Where did it go, for sure, because we don't have it. Double of them. Wow, Max, I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something. Well, I was never quite sure what I wanted to be when I grew up. Magician or president? Choices. Magician or president? I think magician was the right choice. Also, I'm curious if this is truthful. Because we know he like grew up as a country boy. I don't know if he's a country boy with big dreams. You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision. That's really cool. And fabulous. This mystery just keeps getting deeper. December 29th, 12:06 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Now that everyone's back, let's get started. The court is now back in session. Ms. Von Carla, please proceed with the prosecution's case. Oh, I have to remember the German accent I gave her. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire thing. Did I say that right? Unfortunate distinction? Why would she say that? Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take this stand? Why did she call him a pitiful clown? That's the part that's surprising to you? She thinks everyone's pitiful compared to her. I mean, I'm sure it's a clue ultimately, but... The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record. He's sad clown today. Aww. Oh. I just saw in West Clowndelphia or something like that. You going, Bean? Okay. Name and occupation. Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what joke is best suited to this sort of occasion. Yeah, sorry if I'm not remembering the voices I gave them. I should have looked at my other streams first. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? The sign only says no shirt, no shoes, no service.
Nice.
Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Mr. Seymour Butts?
I anticipated.
How was that one? But a couple of clowns. Your name? Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown. You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder, correct? Yes, it is.
Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening?
A rabbi, a priest, and a Rastafarian walked...
Without the humor, please.
Okay. Aw, poor Mo can't be his normal stoogey self in court.
Well, yeah. Sorry to say, it is a court. What you witnessed.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. Aw. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause, and that's why he laughs at his own jokes. Yep, since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I'm a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm almost useless. But I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try to make everyone laugh. Seriously. Everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
I mean, unfortunately, we weren't laughing. Aren't we the ones who were supposed to be asking the questions here? Like, I have some concerns about the validity of this witness's testimony. That's just Ace Attorney. That's just the whole franchise. Witness.
Huh?
We will listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Well, that's nice. At least she's willing to listen after. I would have thought she would have whipped him and told him to get on with it. Thus, please stick to the facts of the case.
Really? You really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later. I mean, it's honestly more than I expected from her. It's not her being willing to hear him out, sure, but it's nice enough.
Thank you. I can't wait.
That's awesome. Poor Gumshoe. So my prediction is that he's gonna go talk to Gumshoe, and Gumshoe's gonna love it. He's gonna be laughing the whole way through.
Hi, Bella.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony?
Of course we can. I'll talk for as long as you want.
Yeah, as he was talking, I was like, this isn't stuff that I feel like I need to cross-examine.
Night of the murder. After practice was over, I went straight back to my room.
Okay. I know this can be true overall in Ace Attorney, but why is he smiling and laughing when he talks about murder, but he was serious when he was talking about jokes? I mean, I guess maybe I answered my own question, that he's serious about jokes and he's not serious about murder. But still, like, I feel like the expressions are mixed up.
You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped.
For a second, I thought that said, so I pooped. I was so tired, I pooped.
I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though.
This is the right expression. More contemplative and thinky. And this one, yes, there's the serious one.
It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak.
Everyone, when are we going to get to explain that just because someone is wearing the cloak and the hat and the white roses doesn't mean they're Max?
I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
Yeah, proper reaction. It's very interesting. If this eyewitness account is to be believed, I have enough to pass judgment right now. Do you, Mr. Judge Man? I don't think so.
Kitty? Hi, what is it? Here. Kitty. Here she is. There's the feet. There's the little kitty. Aww.
Of course you can. There is no way that this account can be criticized. I don't think so, Francisca. However, the witness is a bit, how do you say, off kilter.
Hey, oh no. Don't step on the keyboard part.
Yep. It's about what I expected. Did she do anything else weird? I don't think so. That is, yeah, that's true. Japan and its incredible conviction rate, ladies and gentlemen. Oof, that is a serious take on it, but it is true.
Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, I think I missed something. That must be because of my insincere smile.
What? I don't understand. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, you gotta find some kind of contradiction in this testimony.
Again, when do we get to point out that Max's symbols aren't Max?
I know that.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor. I'm afraid that if we push this witness too far, it will bring disaster upon the court. As I sincerely hope you're not going to engage in pointless saber rattling. I understand, Your Honor. I ain't gonna rattle no sabers. If you cause this clown to stray from the facts, I'll hold you responsible. Okay, so the game is telling me I can't press too hard, I think. I'm responsible. I'm not the one with the corny jokes. Okay, I'm actually gonna save. If I can. Ooh, it's not letting me. I know. Yeah, okay, there we go. I just had to have the option. So I'm gonna save and I'm actually gonna press him and see what happens. You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct? You'd say that. Yeah, see, now here's the weird serious face.
See, that's the thing.
Miko, I made my popcorn spicy for some reason. Does that mean that, like, you intended to make normal popcorn and it came out spicy? Or you intentionally made it spicy and you no longer understand why you chose that? Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. And that way I can make a great joke. Yeah, let's not.
Let's not make it 8 p.m., alright, Mo?
What do you mean, let's not? Don't take the clown out of the clowning around. I mean... Come on, Nick, just listen to his joke.
There are three reasons why. There's 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get whipped. I thought when he said I'll get hit, I thought he was about to say I'll get hit with the whip, and then I was like, yeah, penalty 2. 2, I'll get hit with a penalty. 3, I'll get hit with a whip.
Kitty. Let's see. Can I move it over here and make things better for you? Here. Now you have the space, Kitty. Now you can come over here. Step on this. Right here. Okay, she's just gonna sit down.
Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You're so boring.
Wait, why am I so unhealthy? What did I do last time?
You have no idea how tired I was then. I was pooped.
I think, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to hear. I want to see if the joke he makes is similar to the joke I made, but I know this isn't the right thing to press on. Oh, Phoenix, you're walking right into it. You were pooped that night.
Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention, I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
The double cheese double. Bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love toilet humor these days.
Wasn't too bad. That joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply. I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty. Yep, I thought that would happen. Let's see. I deliberately added cayenne pepper. It didn't work out how I wanted. I should have gone with cinnamon. Why'd you do that? And Hellenic says, oh, I've done that before. Seems like it should be delicious, but it isn't.
Kitty? Yep, that's okay. You can step there. It's okay. That's the safe place to step.
Oops. I was gonna press on. There's like a slight delay. You just happened to glance out the window? I mean, that does happen, Phoenix.
You could say that. You could also say I peeked, stared, glimpsed, peeped, eyeballed.
Mr. Curls.
No. I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press him further on this issue. No. Let it rest. Most of the time when you get hit with this, you want to keep pressing. Not today. Very well, Mel. How about we get back to your testimony now? It says, never tried cinnamon, but caramel works, so maybe you're onto something. Yeah, for sure. I wanted some zing. Fair enough. Just wanted some spice in my life. This is definitely one of your more straightforward cross-examinations, Mr. Wright. It's true. Of course, you threaten me with a penalty if I don't keep the stooge in check.
That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though.
This for sure I need to press on. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Let me think about that for a second. My room is here. They looked about yay big. I'd say they were about 30 feet from my window.
Alright, that doesn't look like 30 feet, but I guess it's just a map. Just 30 feet. That's not far at all. No, and Hellenic says curfew time. Good night, all. Good night, Hellenic. It was great to have you.
Did you just lick the computer? Did you lick it?
These two rubbing on it. She like rubs her cheeks on it, but I think she just licked it.
It was snowing that night, and it cut down on visibility.
Yeah, cut down on visibility. So you saw a hat and a cloak, you didn't see Max. I see. Please continue with your testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw.
It was the ringmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak.
Wearing the cloak, yes. Max, no. Say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away.
That's right. I had been thinking about it over and over since that night. Things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor.
Miss Von Karma. Oh yeah, like things do work out that way, don't you? Things don't become clear until somebody very gently with their whip nudges you in the right direction.
Now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing his uppity symbols?
Phoenix, you're asking for it. Uppity symbols?
Lawyers nowadays. Do you even have to go to school anymore to be one? Alright, everyone knows what to do. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. They're not gonna
say it with Mo? Aw, poor clown.
See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go along with me. It must really be utterly and completely worthless as a clown. Yowza!
Enough foolishness. Get back on track. Will the witness please testify as to what he saw, and only what he saw? You say you saw the ringmaster get clunked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He does enjoy the completely random non sequitur. What would you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. The weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you? He also said he didn't.
Yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo, did you, or did you not, see the crime of murder committed that night? I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. But I have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Well, when she called him pitiful, it seemed like it was a par for the course insult. But this feels different. This either feels like... it's actually genuine and she does feel pity for him, or that she's like trying to incite your pity, trying to incite the crowd's pity. Yeah, we only allow attacks with whips in this court. Exactly. Oh, what? Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty. That's a bit melodramatic. So what will it be then, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's so annoying. I don't know why this delay is happening. Like, do you guys notice the delay too? I don't know what causes that. I don't remember what the question was. Do any of you remember? Oh, okay. Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? I mean, I'm pretty sure the answer is I do. And I think it's just that it's limited visibility, but I could be wrong. Okay, it was right. Of course I have grounds to make this claim. Then let's hear it. That's something I can't share with you at this time. What did you just say, Mr. Wright? I know there's something wrong with this testimony. I can't put why I feel this way into words for the judge. Why can't you? First of all, he said there was low visibility. You can very clearly say from that you have grounds to say he did not see the crime. And second of all, the symbols aren't Max. Anyone can wear those symbols. Why is it taking us so long to get to that? Maybe we should get a bit more information. We don't need more information. I mean, I guess in terms of the game, what they're saying is you don't have a piece of evidence that directly says the symbols aren't the same as Max. But, once we find something more solid, we can give it another shot. Yeah, you're right. Mr. Wright, before we resume testimony, you know that you must be penalized. What? And that's enough. This court sees no reason, yeah, blah, 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 game over. Oh, the Bob Johns. Looking fabulous. So, I guess I answered wrong? It seemed like I answered right, but, I didn't. interesting that there's not like doesn't seem to be a rivalry going on between Trilo and Mo, but they basically made the same joke, and it worked with Trilo, and it didn't with Mo. I guess it's possible that there is one, and we just haven't seen it yet, but... I think I'm still supposed to press that. Yeah, okay.
Objection!
It just does all of it, regardless of how much I have. Dang. So I guess I need to say I don't, even though I absolutely do. I'll see. Right now, I don't have a clear basis to be thinking that. Then this is just another one of your pointless efforts to badger my wit. Thus, you have just earned yourself a penalty from me. Now, wait a second, Miss Von Karma. This time, I do not feel the need to treat Mr. Wright so harshly. This time. Next time, though. That's right. What he said. Bailed out by the judge. What an honor indeed. If we must penalize Mr. Wright for his display, I think a verbal censure would be best. Huh? You know the rules, Mr. Wright. There's no room for baseless bounding in this courtroom. I guess he didn't really bail me out after all. You know, Mo's testimony and what he told us yesterday are kind of different. Yeah, I noticed. We just gotta pinpoint what's changed. Uh-oh. Yesterday was a week ago. A few sessions ago.
You can do it, Nick.
Okay, so what do I have? Maybe it's a map? Looking at the pepper feels like a joke. It feels like something a clown might put into a heavily locked case as some sort of punchline. Do you guys have any idea what what it might be? Because I mean, I'll look at his testimony again, but I'm kind of lost. Okay, maybe I could. Well, I can at least save. So I guess I can try to bring up the map. I don't know that that's it though.
Objection!
Nope. I did look over the facts. I just don't know, Mr. Judge. So two silhouettes far away. Next with the cloak. This might be one I need to look at a walkthrough for. Straight to my room. Is the time important? I mean, yeah, he went straight to his room at 10, and so he could have seen it. And then can't refute that he's tired. I mean, he was just like doing practice. But I go straight to sleep, but before he did, I glanced out the window. Can't really refute that. Let's So I saw two silhouettes. They're a bit far away though. Like that. This feels like the problem. This feels like what I need to press, but I don't know what to present to. Again, like this is what I talked about. Like Max isn't the symbols, but I have no evidence to present that clearly shows that. I added cinnamon sugars, now sweet and spicy popcorn. Nice. Yeah, I am going to... I'm very stumped, so...
Hi.
Well, I guess I should die and come back so that I'm not on one. So it's nice that two silhouettes a bit far away. There's a ringmaster and Max who is wearing his cloak. So we did talk to Max right before this session about how it could have been a ringmaster wearing the cloak. But like, I guess I need to die anyways. So I guess I'll just present the ringmaster. He could have been wearing the cloak. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was able to find a non-spoilery walkthrough for Nick. I wish you could like review a log of their testimony and code it to them or something. They don't really seem to care whether the witness lies. One solid contradiction and they get dismissed as unreliable. Yeah. Okay, so he's attorney to Yep, okay. Spoiler-free guide. Alright, so yes, case 3. Okay. This walkthrough says when challenged to say, of course I do, to say yes to that. So it seems like I messed up there. But I don't understand, because I got penalized for doing that. Okay, it says present the promo poster against the third statement, they were all there. I don't remember that being the third statement. Yeah, that's not the third statement, so I might be on the wrong thing. And then the next part of the thing says present the silk hat on the fourth statement. I don't know if that's where we are. Okay, go back to the beginning. I guess I could try it. I actually did show the map. Okay, so oh, I didn't mean to press him. Okay, know if this is the wrong statement or not. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction to that statement, Your Honor. Oh yeah, no, not it. I can't put on the hat, so I can only present it. I can try and present it here. You gotta redo it. Yeah, there you go. It was meant as a sort of joke. I'm wearing his hat. Am I Max? I totally feel like, yeah, like that's exactly what we should do.
Hi, kitty.
What was the other thing that they mentioned? The promo poster. So I can try the promo poster this time. Like this is, I'm pretty sure this is what I tried with the other testimony to be like, hey, yeah, like anybody could be him, but it didn't work. Yeah, it's not it. Even the walkthrough isn't helping me. Okay, looking at it again, there is one statement here that says keep pressing when prompted. I don't think I did that on anything. So I'll try this and see if it helps. Exactly why did you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday.
Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Yeah, I forgot about that.
You forgot. Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention the thump, didn't I? Owie, owie, owie.
That's not something you just forgot to mention.
It's something I told you not to mention.
Yeah, what she said. I believe it would be best if Mo were to revise his testimony.
Hmm?
Very well. Mr. Curls, please revive your testimony. Your testimony's dead. You gotta do some necromancy and resurrect it. This should start turning the tables in our favor. So it is, like... The thing about this game is that, like, in all the other cases, it's basically been press, 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 and when you are pressed to keep pressing, keep pressing. But in this one, it seems like it was genuinely turning the tables and saying not to, and so I thought I wasn't supposed to. Yep, that good necromancy. That's right. Okay. Okay, so maybe I just wasn't far enough along. Oh, okay, so I have to press the revive. I was about to say revived again. Okay. What was the sound like?
Well, I guess it kind of sounded like,
I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary.
Dull, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess that the sound sounded like I suppose it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly.
Someone getting hit? Huh? What then? You went to the window and you saw?
And that's what I said. It just says,
Alright, so I'm supposed to say, of course I do. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I got the penalty because I didn't press the other one. Sounds like you missed the actual murder. Yeah, absolutely it does.
Objection!
I've got a great reason to make my claim. I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony. What is the meaning of that, Mr. Wright? Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit. Okay, it was because of that. He did say that. However, Mo just stated the following under oath. I kept watching them, and all of a sudden, Max clunked the ringmaster over the head. Yep, exactly. If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound, there's no way that he could have seen Max clunk anyway. I was making my own motion, so I didn't see what he said. Mr. Curls, how do you respond to Mr. Wright's assessment?
They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
Mr. Curls, are you reciting the C-team theme to anger this court?
No. I'm just stalling for time while I jog my memory. Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have selective memory. What do you mean these types? It seems like every witness does. You just have to peel back the layers of the clown makeup to find the truth. I totally thought you were saying, yeah, peel back the layers of the clown. You know, clowns, they're like onions, like ogres. You just gotta keep peeling them back. But no, it's the clown makeup to find the truth.
Well,
No, you're back from your jog. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one, Mr. Judge. They didn't even comment on it.
well, it pretty much happened the way I said. It clearly didn't.
Pretty much.
I looked out my window that night. The ringmaster was already face down in the snow.
Why did you not say that, then? Man?
The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps in my statement.
Yeah, I bet they did.
Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. There you go. Yeah, sit over here.
She just came over and stuck her leg out and started licking it.
Kitty, you're silly. You're silly. You know that?
It happened how I said, yeah? Which time? Exactly. How are they allowed to keep being a prosecutor? I know, right? And her dad was a prosecutor for much longer, and he was much worse about it.
There's an eye in near.
Von Karma. Yeah, who else was it gonna be? Tampering with witnesses again. So now you are saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster?
Yes. I looked out my window. The ringmaster had already checked out.
Checked out of life, apparently.
Yep, he was on permanent vacation, as they say.
Mr. Curls.
Your Honor.
You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct?
Yes, exactly. The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him.
Then you saw a silhouette. You didn't see the murderer. Very well. Then please testify to this silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. And even if I catch a hint, of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it?
Got it.
So I think that means I'm gonna be penalized even worse. And should I save or should I not? Because I'm pretty sure I have a sliver. And so it might be nice to die and get that back, but I have a lot more to go through. Oh, nice! Mo Curls is his real name, Larry. Possibly.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could only have belonged to Max. No. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols.
Especially not.
Silk hat, the black cloak, they're all there.
Yeah, it is just a cloak and a hat. Like, it almost could almost be a coat hanger for all we know. Or a hat rack, I mean, not a coat hanger, but like it could just be a hat rack.
His face was silhouetted, but there was no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying.
He was carrying something? This is the first time you're telling us that. It does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. What about the footprints? Holy shit, Gailey, I think you got it. That it was the coat hanger? I mean, this game wouldn't be above it. It took the clown long enough to get his facts straight. 'Cause you twisted him! 'Cause you tangled him up! Wasn't the cloak hung up on the hat rack in the office? It was. Yeah, it absolutely was. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes. It is a decisive testimony. It's not. Was Max really at the crime scene that night? He said he was. Oh, he said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that. All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Yeah, in the ringmaster's room, it was. Like I said, like as far as I remember, Max asked the ringmaster. He was like, "Hey, do you want a coat? Like it's kind of cold out. Do you want a coat?" And we saw the hat. We saw the hat and the cloak on the hat rack. And he said, "No, I don't need a coat," if I remember correctly. And so, yeah, I guess it's possible that somebody did grab it, but the question is how Max wouldn't have seen that. I mean, that is the question regardless of if it's a person or if it's an inanimate object under the cloak and the hat. But regardless, Max would have seen them take it out. Yep, the silhouette. I guess I'll save. Maybe I'll save in another slot. So I did see in the walkthrough that the penalty is severe. So maybe I don't want to press him too much. Really, I don't know though. But I'm curious what he has to say. I'll just do it. I mean. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belongs to Max. It's an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is on the line here. Are you truly 100% certain that it was Max? Well, I think he's truly 100% certain that he wants it to be Max. That he wants Max to be convicted.
Not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. So what I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that. I believe you're convinced, or you convinced yourself. Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Trilo said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing that. Thank you! Finally! Finally, somebody said it! Why did it take us, what, like, 4 in real life hours? Well, not 4, 2, I think. 2 in real life hours to get somebody to say that? What if someone had just taken Max's symbols and worn them? Thank you! Finally! I thought of that myself. Oh, did you? Did you think of that yourself, huh? Just looking at the shape of the face, I saw it must have been Max. From the picture we saw, apparently we were looking through your eyes, through your mind. You couldn't see a face at all. And I'm pretty sure that you explicitly said in your previous testimony that the face wasn't clear. So, no. You're sure of that? Thank you, Judge. Such a silly little boy. He threw his entire case headlong into a trap. Ah, no, I wanted to press that. This guy is sus, even for a clown. You sure that is what you saw that night? Every question is basically, you sure? You sure? You sure? Exactly what I saw is exactly what I saw. Yeah, exactly what you saw is exactly what you saw, but exactly what you saw might not be exactly what you said. I've got eyes like a hawk. You said it was limited visibility, man. Don't birds have terrible night vision? That's awesome. That might work for Mo. He should have said it out loud. But that's not all I saw. His face was silhouetted, but there's no doubt that it was him. No doubt. You were able to see that kind of detail from your window? There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that much. He said out loud he couldn't see the face that well. Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like? I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye. Oh, I could say his eyesight is a perfect 22. That must mean he could have seen the crime scene clearly. But he said he didn't out loud. The more we look into this matter, the more suspicious it becomes. Yes, thank you. Yeah, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was. Oh, nice. So you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding. That's correct. I'm curious to know what caused that loud noise. It must have been something incredibly hard. Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure. They claimed it was a blunt object. At least it said so in the autopsy report. Trilo's testimony and now Mo's. It really seems like Max is the killer. No, it doesn't, Phoenix! You just... You said it! It was going so well! And now you're... Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Because it was, like, the box could have been the blunt object. Nick, you've got to find a contradiction in this. That's not going to be enough. What? Prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. And that's the only thing that will help. I've got to do it. Well, I think I'm gonna actually go with the walkthrough on this one. That I remember the next thing was a poster, so I think I am going to present that. I think it's this one. You
say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols. Mako, if this expletive just slipped in the snow and died, yeah, I guess it is possible.
I suppose so, the silk cat and the cloak, right?
No. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galactica has 3 uppity symbols.
3 symbols?
Yay, everyone get ready. All together now. Silk hat, cloak, white roses.
What the?
Who cares if he knew that there was 3 others? He saw what he saw, and he saw the symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Momo?
You like pie? I love pie. They're both.
Silence, fool. You are to respond with the whole truth. No... I clicked it too fast. Order! Order! No, you didn't see the roses, did you?
To be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
The crime scene was dark. It obviously was too dark to see that kind of detail. You just pointed out that he could see that kind of detail. That was the whole point you said before. The witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Exactly! Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them. I'm not sure I'm following your logic there. Then the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. If that was the case, then the police would have found them near the crime scene. The light is clearly good enough for whatever she wants. As in what she wants, but like when she wants it, the light's good, but when I want it, the light's bad. Mr. Wright, are these white roses truly material to the facts of the case? Clearly not. He's just toying with this court. Never toy with the court. Got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts never fail to lead me to the truth yet. Someone is toying with the court, but it's not me. That's right. Your Honor, do you recall Trilo's testimony?
There's no way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone with that crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby 3-piece getup?
Trilo saw them all. Trilo saw all 3 of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there was no white roses on the person he saw. There is absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. So which one of them is lying? No, what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this... Forget the roses. Think about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. He stated he saw a silhouette, and you said that the light was good enough, but he said that the visibility wasn't great. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap up this case now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case. Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature with age.
I'm not mature.
How's that supposed to be said? I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable. Oh yeah, it's 1%. That's all the doubt that you have after all this? Which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony. Cool. What? That sweet and spicy popcorn was excellent. I'll need to work on the recipe and preparation. Nice. Now you're making me want to try it. There are no contradictions in his next statement. I'm prepared to issue a ruling. Nick, this is your last chance. Boy.
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all of the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the silk hat. There's no way I could get seen the decorations on. He was wearing the entire time. He was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. I'm just got one last chance. Just one chance. I'm not allowed even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. You are going to prove to me that there's a contradiction with Mr. Crow's statement. You'd better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusation. Only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I will need. I mean, I think the walkthrough said it was the fourth statement. I might not be remembering it correctly. But I was thinking, as he was talking about it, that it fell off. Like, it clearly... I have it. And so he must have been right the entire time. All I need is one chance at a save point. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that was correct. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it? Oh, it looked like I was wearing it for a second. Oh, that was cute. Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night. No question in your mind. Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that? I see. I guess maybe Phoenix thinks that... Okay. So I don't know if I'm correct in being this, but I think Phoenix might think that somebody replicated the symbols, that it's not... Well, this is the cat they found at the crime scene, though. So, no, I don't think that's what he's saying. Is there some sort of problem, Mr. Wright? Miss Von Karma, where exactly was the silk cat found? Must you always ask these questions? It was found at the crime scene. Crime scene, that means... The silk cat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene. No, that's not true! Okay, that was a much bigger reaction than I expected him to, because you guys have been suspicious of Mo. I have not been thinking that Mo is the killer. But that was a bit of a guilty reaction just now. Order, Mr. Curls! Yes, Your Honor. Whoa, has he ever yelled like this? What is the meaning of all this? You're old enough to know better than to behave like this in court. I guess he's just that mad at our silly little clown. Hey, that's just not right. That's so harsh. And what's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things. Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess, you just didn't like my jokes or something, right? You didn't have to go and insult my eyesight or my memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting above me and no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you, so why? Out, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing his dumb self hat. I'm telling the truth. Turned into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it? Well, that is how Francisca introduced him. He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there. He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? It's something I've been mulling over for a while now. No. What do you want? He just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime? What? Hey, he went... What do you mean, how did he leave the scene? You can't ask me that. Yeah, I can. Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor. This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless. You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that alright with you, little guy? Don't talk to me like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expected you'd say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what?
Well, I'm not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. I don't know if it's lawyers nowadays. I think it's Phoenix. I think it's one lawyer, you know. Have you proof to counter his story as to how the criminal left the scene? Now, this one I absolutely know. Look at this picture. The problem is the footprints in the snow. Footprints? In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't there.
Yay!
So, Mel, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, this witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record. I agree. Wow, that's fast. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in.
Wait just a second. You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine, I'll tell you the truth this time.
Either he's about to make a joke, or he's actually about to, and if he's actually about to...
Why didn't you start with it?
Flippin' finally! Oh, and even Miss Karma is speaking in all caps. You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today. Is this something that she told him not to say? Is that why?
That didn't hurt. I'm sick of and tired of listening to you anyways. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear. I don't know why. I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls.
Yes?
The testimony you provided up until now has been false.
It hasn't been false. I haven't lied. It's just
what?
It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene.
Were you now? Just confused, huh?
Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
There we go. Order! I will have order! Franziska Von Karma, how could you? You know her, man. Like, what do you mean, how could you? This is what she's like. Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have. That is not for you to decide. What opinion is that? It's not funny. Well, it shouldn't be funny, and we're talking about murder here. That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what he has to say. That's right, Mr. Judge. Now then, let's hear the truth about what you say you saw, Mr. Curls.
Ha, you're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell ya.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic drivel.
There's the sleeping beauty curling up. That's good.
The truth. We have circus music in the background.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo Knows. Everything that I've said up until now has been the truth. When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing the white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw. He flew. This is the truth now. Get ready for it. He flew. He jumped and flew through the air.
The way that I don't know if this is gonna be funny to anyone else, but in my like Bible classes back at school, because yes, I went to a school that had those. We watched a little video about Jesus' ascension, but how they did the video was so funny because Jesus finishes his speech and then just goes and levitates straight up, and it's so funny, and it just became a joke for our teacher loved it, and she thought it was funnier than anybody else. So it became a joke that like continued to be said throughout the years. And so anytime anybody levitates like that is just like straight up. It makes me think of that. Anyways.
He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now? Yeah, I believe it's not funny. Well, that was, how do you put this into words? Max. I mean, okay. This is actually... I get that it's really strange and fantastical and sounds like he's making a joke. But it helps her case. Like, everybody knows that Maximilian can fly. Like, even if it's a trick. Like, they know that he can fly. That's his whole thing. It's on his posters. And so, if you say that the murderer flew, it's actually, like, more evidence that it's Max. So, why was she trying to cover that? It was, like, actually against what she wants. Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. To leave the scene of a crime by flying. There's no way that actually happened. Also, in the last case, we were talking about ghosts. Ghosts were a very clear point in the testimony. The fact that they're real was very important. And you were very happy to talk about that time. So, I don't know, man. You're right.
Why is she right? You believe the other witness. Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness's testimony, Mr. Wright?
He's telling the truth.
What you just said was so strange, I don't think he would have made it up. He'd say he's telling the truth. That's what I think.
Nick, wait! That means that Max actually used magic.
Yikes, you're right.
I mean, why are you saying it's Max? It's not Max.
Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist. I suppose I will let you all in on my thinking regarding this matter. Oh, thank you. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. But I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen. You imbecile. What do you mean it's an imbecile? It makes sense. You described a need for proof. Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. You think? Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow I want to find out the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
You're pretty kitty.
December 29th, 2:33 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 5. Hey, sweeties, what in the world is going on? That's what I want to know.
I say the criminal flew off in the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly wherever I please. It's not that easy.
Looks so effortless for you on stage.
Yeah, 'cause it's a stage. It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
It's not that hard to figure out, Maya. No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule. I'm sorry, Max. We made you break a magician's creed to never reveal the secret of your tricks.
Nick, what do we do now?
And all we can do is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow.
Great idea. Let's do our best and catch this sucker. To be continued. Oh, kitty.
Yes, please. I hope I get my health back.
Sorry. Sorry, kitty.
I want to try and put the mic next to her to see if it can pick up her purring. Can you hear her? She actually put her nose up to the mic. Sorry. All right. How are you guys feeling? I think I can do some more, but I don't think I'm gonna finish the entire investigation because there's probably a lot.
Hey, kitty. Oh, you're so cute. See, this is how it should be.
Uh-oh. Right as I say that, she gets up.
Right as I say that, she gets up. Kitty.
Alright. December 29th, 3:03 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick?
What is it?
Got a confession to make.
Terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Fair enough. Magic tricks?
Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? I can never figure out the tricks when I see them.
That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick.
But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible.
Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick? What kind of trick was it?
Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. First, she put her right thumb next to her left hand, and then it just separated. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible.
Really? Was it kind of like this?
What? Wow, how'd you do that? Nick, you're a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder.
Yeah, I think the thing here is that she, does something actually supernatural and it's actually real. And so when it's fake, she can't figure it out. You'll take all the fun out of the magic if you keep trying to figure it out.
I don't. Nick, you've been watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too.
Maya, we don't want it to drown poor Charlie.
But he get bigger.
Nah. Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something?
Lately, they've been holding huge events at the Gatewater. It seems they've really become a top-class hotel. I wonder if that bellboy would remember us.
I don't remember the bellboy.
You know about the new Steel Samurai movie they are making, don't you, Nick?
Yeah, I heard that they're making a movie starring the new cast.
It's already out. Critics say time to commit a harakiri if you miss this action epic.
You don't say.
I bet the star will win this year's Hero of Heroes Grand Prix.
Uh-huh. Alright already. I'll go see the movie.
Yay! Let's hurry and wrap this case up so we can go see it.
I hope they do actually put that in at the end of the case.
Hey, I'm reading that one. I'm studying the law now, right?
Could be helpful.
I put the bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it.
What? You're reading these? A bookmark, huh? You mean this thing? I'm only on the second page.
We have to start somewhere, right?
That's the right attitude, Maya. You realize that you have 1,000 pages to go, right? So it's 1,002 is the page number.
Maybe you really should sell all these books, Nick. It's covered with dust. Maybe you should use your desk every now and again.
don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place.
There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it.
I mean, I think it's what Gumshoe and Phoenix were talking about too.
That's true.
Mo looked awfully serious when he said that.
I think he might be trying to frame Max.
That was it. He would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. I mean, he did. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew.
If the criminal really... But what if the criminal really did fly? There's only one person who could do that. Max.
You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya.
Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trilo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say.
No magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him.
He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle.
I mean, we don't know what Trilo said, and we know Trilo's pretty darn mean, so you might sympathize with him if you heard the story.
But
what?
But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder.
And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Okay. I mean, they did lie on the stand, but...
Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself.
So it was someone else or something else wearing the costume. Okay, I'm ready to move. Let's talk to Max. No, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. The music is strangely epic. Oh, I guess it was just his intro. We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. Since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, The Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
You don't want to do that, Max. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special.
It would, if it was all just like for show, but if it was real, there are problems. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
Yeah.
Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking. But the production staff is already working on the show. Come on, Max. If you don't get me out quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison raid. If you don't get me out of here quick, I'll have no choice but to give in to my own fabulousness and break out. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. Coming to the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here's how everything went down, sweetie. Okay, finally. Well, I guess we did already get this, but we're probably gonna get more now. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Yeah, so there's the hat rack that we were talking about. And that hat rack does really look like the silhouette, like the shoulders. I was thinking the shoulders are up, so it really does look like it. Not to mention, flying off in disguise, not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the Shuji clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I can keep my mouth shut. You said it yesterday, bud. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Not a bad favor to ask. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them?
But
I've won the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. I still think that's going to be important. International Grand Prix. Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate. That I can simply not tolerate. Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears.
Yeah, it does seem that way. I mean, granted, with Mo, he can't seem to capture the hearts of the local community, so he's not going to be able to capture the world stage, unfortunately. But it is true that they don't seem to care about capturing the world. Oh my sweeties want to hear about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling this story. Yeah. What can you do? I'm Maximum Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Oh, voila! Here, take a look at this. Oh, finally we have some evidence to use. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Okay, so it doesn't, those girls don't look like people we know. I mean, I guess the blonde one could be Regina, but I don't think it is. So not a whole lot to go off of. He is wearing his hat and his roses and his cape. And I do think that we saw that trophy. I can look again, but I do think that was in the trophy cabinet. Oh, computer. Oh, goodness. Why are you complaining so much? Why are you worrying? Just look at that fabulous stage. It's the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling. That's nice. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too.
I mean, that was kind of nice. Like, he was saying, like, I want other people to experience it. Like, he wasn't just saying, like, I'm the best, and everyone told me I'm the best. He like, immediately said, I want others to experience that. So,
hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy?
It's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. You'll need it for the case later. Just make sure you show it to Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Surprised you didn't show it to them. And also, they're probably not going to be happy about it. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. No. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I might show it to them, but I'm not going to tell them that. Yeah, learn how to get thrown in jail? Wait a second. No, he was... Oh, wait. Was he saying that, like, he thinks Max is guilty? Like, oh, yeah, get thrown in jail? I guess he's saying, like, gets thrown in jail because he's being prideful. I don't know. Okay. I guess we can try to talk about stuff. I think we already did, but... Oh, this is definitely my silk hat. Don't suppose I'm allowed to wear it anymore, am I? Max, this is when you're up at, excellent symbols, right? Oh, that's right. Honestly, though, I only like it because of the feather in the brim. Well, and Regina made it, didn't she? Maximum Galactica. No matter where you see me, you get shivers, don't you? Even in jail, you get shivers. The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut the number of symbols down to 3.
Really? You had quite a few to begin with then, huh?
No, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty marks, soft pillows for lips, a beard, buck teeth. We have all sorts of symbols shot. If I forgot one when I put on my makeup, everyone would forget who I am. Yeah, so this is something we've said before, but it's kind of helpful after the... something he's said before, but... and we've heard. But it's kind of helpful to hear.
That's awful, especially for a magician. Max, how could you? How could you hit poor Ben over the head with this?
I've been thinking about that lately. He did call me a no-good, talentless hack of a fast food magician. There you go.
You mean Trilo said that? Not Ben, right?
There is no Trilo or Ben. There is only one Benjamin Warren.
I guess you're right.
Just signs the autopsy report. I'm glad that his is short. Oh, I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world. I've even got a fabulous trophy and super fabulous bust.
That's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday.
You've already seen it, Maya. If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria.
The cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent?
Of course. The trophy isn't there, but the bust that I won is.
It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see the bust anywhere inside the cafeteria?
I don't remember it, but I'm sure I did. Pretty much everything. Nothing more to discuss. We don't have anything to examine. Go to the circus. You're so cute, Bella. Here. Let me take a picture of her. She's so precious.
You're so precious, little kitty. You're so precious. She's still purring. She's still purring.
There it is in the stream chat.
Cute picture. You're sleeping.
December 29th, very big circus entrance.
You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Oh, right. Let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your whining. Let's just give this a shot already.
All right. Let's go.
Row, row, row your boat.
Oh. Row, row, row your boat.
Row, row, row your boat.
What are you doing?
Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best. This just isn't going to work.
You enjoy saying dumb things. You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then? Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trilo. What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret cash training course?
I'm sorry. Oh, crash. Secret crash training? Whoa. Yes, Trilo wouldn't give up until I said your child his idea for a new routine. So we are trying to sing in a round for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible.
No, I don't think so.
See? Even they are surprised by the idea. I told you.
You're not the only ones. Even surprised you.
Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so?
Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
I was gonna say, you're giving it to him so when Max literally can't have a shot?
I know that you already testified in court today, You want to talk? You want to talk about what we saw, right? Yes. Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols. What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols? What do you think, Ben?
I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder what they really saw.
I have something I could ask you about Regina. I'm completely serious about I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now. Really? That's so sweet. If you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent? Huh. You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart? Huh? Waiting like this is part of being in love. Also, if you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture. Your body aches for your partner's love. That's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I know that. Oh my, she's so red she looks like a vine-ripe tomato.
How's this new routine working out?
You know, I realized just now that when I tried to put the mic up next to Bella to see if you could hear her purring, you probably couldn't hear her over the music. Unless there wasn't music. Unless I caught a... Yeah, maybe I caught a point where there wasn't music.
He's still purring. So how's this new routine working out? Well, you two just take a chill pill already. Our routines are a secret.
You just told us what it is.
I want to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution. That sounds incredible. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we would.
Oh, or maybe we should.
With Max. Who? Max Galactica. Performer should aim for the world. Who does he think he is? Trilo, you seem to really be fired up about all this. He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage. Oh, Bella, you were just being so cute. Why are you getting up? You're right. Mark my words, I, Trilo Quist, will win the Grand Prix. You're the man now, doll. Row, row, row your boat will be the key to a glorious victory.
Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? True. Don't screw this up. You've gotta be part of this, too.
Yeah, well, I am showing it to people. Ah! Huh, maybe he doesn't have a reaction to anything. It's too bad that they, like, redo each time. Oh, okay, that was different. I don't know, Ringmaster seems like he was such a good man. It's so sad for everyone.
Where's Regina?
I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers.
I'm not a chicken, I'm a phoenix. Seeds are so far away from the ring. No, we already...
Were the blue tarps here last time? I don't remember. That's interesting. They're saying you could get killed by one of the lights. Well, like, I'd have to look at the scene of the crime, but they did say there was a light out there, and so the light was not fallen over, and so it would have fallen. But that is a reason there wouldn't be footprints. So now we can go inspect the trophy.
Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room.
It could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside.
How do you do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something?
They talked about it.
Nick, look at all the cute trophies.
Indeed. Okay, we already talked about this. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe, like I thought. Actually, I can pull it up. Yeah, that kind of looks like this one right here. So maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
There's mud caked on the table.
Yeah, so that is a question. I thought it was the same, so I didn't see what she said. Posters or something. What do you mean?
We should make posters for our law firm. It's fine.
Oh no, we already did talk about this. Grab white paper.
Meow.
That could be important. It feels like this is Max's makeup place, not the ringmaster's, but could be. Yeah, so all of this is looking the same as it was before.
Kitty? Oh, there you
Still unchanged. Well, I see a poster. No. I don't see a bust.
They still haven't cleaned this place up yet. Pearlie got one look at the state of this place, she'd slap whoever was in charge across the face.
Remind me to never invite her to my office. I think that the podium that says Max on it is what's supposed to have the bust on it, but it doesn't. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand.
Look here, Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table.
It's small to be a VIP table. You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this.
We could eat hamburgers, right?
That is what they said before, but that is, I think that's where the bust was.
Cutie.
I hope that we get to have... There's multiple things we need to do afterwards. She needs to get her burger and talk to Dolly the elephant, and then we need to go see the new samurai movie. And I think there's one other thing.
It looks like as if someone knocked it over in a struggle, or used it for self-defense. Maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria.
Well, that would explain the mess, but I don't think so. That'd be funny. Regina just brings him in. It's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listening to that old clown sucks all your energy. Aw, so I was wrong. He didn't think it was funny. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something.
I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. You have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much? Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to back by a woman with a whip. No way. Why are you defending her? Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her showing up, poof, there she is. Don't show up, don't show up, don't show up, don't show up.
Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight.
He's directly above us as we speak. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room behind the window up there? The monkey's owner. Right, Acro. The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. I was thinking that he would be very necessary for this case.
Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. So don't give me any ideas of going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal?
I'm getting some ideas about going up to the acrobat's room.
Francisca Von Karma.
Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. This is the condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used for a while.
How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you? I mean, it's covered in snow.
Hold your horses. It was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Look at the condenser. The snow is still piled up on top of it.
Wow, Nick, I'm impressed. You should be a PI instead of an attorney.
Something's covered up by this tarp. An old sign, perhaps? I think we should figure out what it is.
Nick, look out! We've got the killer trapped.
Oh, yeah, we already talked about this. Nope. Ringmaster's body was found here. I heard that the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. What in the world really happened here?
That's what we're trying to figure out. Safety light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it?
That's what they say. There were performers in the lodging house, so it makes sense that it was on. But the killer was worried that someone would spot them during the crime. And apparently, people did, but they ain't being too reliable about it. Oh, he's not here.
He was here. He would have to... Would you... You would have been able to tell even before he stepped into his room. Sure, you would have heard him laughing away.
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he's just thinking up new jokes.
He must really love his work. Oh, I think that's different. You gotta give it to Mo. Slipping on a banana peel 100 times a day is dedication or something. Maybe I should try giving it a shot myself.
I guess I'll start out by juggling.
I should start out by spirit channeling. Just a thought. What his thing is with carrots.
What do you think about this theory? Long time ago, the circus was down on its luck, and was so hungry that he had to steal the horses' food to survive. He got addicted to their orangey goodness.
I don't know, but I think mine might not be too far from the truth. Oh yeah, like the circus is really not doing well. Could be important. Look at the ceiling. Oh yeah, we already talked about this. Pretty much the same, except the carrots. Oh, and I can't go to Acro's room. Yep, that's all I can do. Nothing seems to be new. Oh.
Yeah, right. Come to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria.
Yikes.
Alright, you know what time it is? Real time. Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
Come
on, you can answer this. It's easy.
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of battle destruction?
Wrong. Try again. Okay, what do you think? What do you think, girlie? I get it. Okay, what is your answer?
Because they are in the cafeteria.
Exactly. It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe. I did it.
What's going on? Too nice. I mean, it's always nice.
It's been a really crazy day, hasn't it? You're telling me. I didn't think I was gonna be so tough. It was tough? Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refused to laugh. For instance, such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons. I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
Are you talking about Gumshoe?
You used the fame no shoes, no shirt, no service joke. Exactly. How can you...
Oh, no, he's talking about the trial.
Exactly. How can you not laugh at a stunning comedy like that?
I'm 100% sure about your testimony today.
I saw what I saw. I swear. That creep just flew through the air. It wasn't exactly flying, per se. It was more like floating.
Hey, the little levitating thing was important.
silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max. You gotta tell us more. I don't see a Cyclops. He must be telling the truth. Fair enough. Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too. Huh? You've seen it as well? Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
Because of Galaxy?
Oh, yeah. You didn't just show me the picture. What do you mean? He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think. He make us worship it every day. He want us bow to his greatness.
I hope that's an exaggeration.
Oh, a little bow! A little bow at the door.
Can I get a picture of that? That's so cute.
Just a little bow face. It's just his little face in the door.
I posted it in the stream chat as well. He's got a big bust? Yeah, he told you about it. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing.
Is your pepper bud?
No. He was a clown, but I get the feeling he's not your average clown.
I can't stand Max and his attitude sometimes. I know. Lately. Huh? It's just lately, I've started to understand what he's always going on about. Oh, kitty, you hacking. What is it then? Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet.
I don't think it's impossible. Mo Flash is a glimpse of maturity. Well, I want to hear it. Come on. Okay, so anything with Max. So maybe he's saying that he gets why Max thinks they don't have ambition.
Oh. That should be on that small table over there.
No, there's nothing over there. Well, yeah, that's why he said should be.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I guess it's the sense of like, oh yeah, hey, it should be alright over here. Yeah, okay.
When was it? Say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared. Disappeared? If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there. Max just had to put the picture up. Hey, this thing is really cool. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me.
Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it.
Aww.
This is gonna be important. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he's setting up that joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
Quiet Mode is a good no in my book.
I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh? Now, there's one teensy thing that does seem different.
Tell us.
Now, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title. Yikes. It says to the murderer.
Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says. The rest of it has been ripped off.
That's funny that Maya was making a joke about it before, that she was like, oh yeah, we should put something up there to make it exciting, like, this is the killer speaking. But there actually is something like that, though, something.
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it's been ripped off.
To all be honest, the thing I dislike about Mo the most is that outfit. Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Well, somebody knew there was gonna be a murder before there was a murder?
Before the murder? Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing?
Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead.
Well, what do you want me to do?
We have to try to examine the board.
I mean, to be fair, we have a little table for Max it had his bust on it. We have a poster for Max and another poster for Max. I can see why the others were rather annoyed. Let's see if I can get into... It's probably about the lion. What is? Oh, the murder of the lion? Maybe so. Ah. No, still can't get in. Take another pass and then go to...
Hello! You're so cute. Cute little kitty. Hi, Bo. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat.
Your heart skipped a beat?
While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company?
He's cute.
I guess it wasn't really our company, it was just the ringmaster and my sweetheart. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. You might be right, Mako. All of a sudden he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. That's what's... okay. We saw the little white paper.
Really? Curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see. I don't know. I didn't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go out and find it. Go and find out on your own.
I don't wanna. Tell us.
I'm sure you can find it somewhere. You might also want to ask my sweetheart princess. It goes from kind of intense to kind of more dramatic to elevator music.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of the tailcoat.
You know, I got a feeling I know what that is.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the lodging house plaza. Interesting. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find out who called out the ringmaster. I think it is the lion. The ringmaster's tail case. It's been expertly cleaned and pressed. It's got one perfect piece. The ringmaster must have liked things neat and tidy. This is kind of pointless, isn't it? There's no way this beats most room. Now that's cool. I can hear in my head right now. What must gone? The message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need a burger. Bad. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad. Oh, come on. Where'd Bo go? I guess he left. Bella. Nothing seems new. Hey. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Aw. Well, I'm done with my investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. It's Miss Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here quick. See ya, pal. I didn't know the Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Hello, Bo. Hello, mister. Oh, don't whip Maya. Come on.
Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty. Come here. Show yourself to the people.
What's on your foot? Oh, I don't know what's on your foot, but I'm afraid. Kitty. It's like an inverse Jaws theme, or maybe a ticking clock, yeah, or like a bell on her neck almost. Ow! As biting as lashes from a whip. It is exactly that. Von Karma. Gang of obvious. I think I missed something in there. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? You had literal warning bells. You didn't jump out. Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news possess such a small sense of secret. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. Hey, you have something in common with Max Galactica. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. I mean, considering Max is known on the global stage, I guess it's possible. This one, it appears that you got your hands on something big, huh? I'm gonna bet this dude picked up on something. Really good. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. Of course, conclusive evidence. And a conclusive witness. A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final name in the coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat Miss Riley? Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
Sparky. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye?
I mean, cause she doesn't like me and she wants to defeat me. I mean, it's what Nick just said. She wants to beat him and crush him into a pulp.
It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back.
Oh, goodness. My dad. You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him.
Enough. One more word and you'll the master. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any other conversation? Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix, right? I have to see him again, one more time. Him? I'm sure you know him for Miles Edgeworth. Oh, interesting. What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth? Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten. You do know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Your dad? Manfred von Karma. Exactly. It was my papa. I wonder, my prediction is that she feels jealous that her dad taught Miles and not her. Like, he sent her off to Germany and taught Miles.
That means Edgeworth was
right again. Miles was like a little brother. Oh, no. Okay. Not that at all.
Not a little brother, but Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Edgeworth. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Oh, I didn't remember that. I fought against him in a few cases. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. It's your fault he's gone. Okay. Phoenix has been saying that Edgeworth is dead. But you of all people should know that if he just vanished and you didn't see him die and nobody saw him die, then it doesn't mean he's dead. You totally bring up lots of evidence, like, about cases that seem more closed than that. Bold of either of them to think even the nation cares about this case. Yawn. Yeah. It's your fault he's gone.
Huh?
It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Nick, what does she mean?
Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then the case after that one. I mean, it's understandable. He never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. He left a note? So he's definitely not dead. Oh, okay. Okay. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. And that was 1 year ago. And it was a few months after you left to go back home. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? Oh, I don't believe it. Yeah, see? Even Von Karma can see it when you can't, Phoenix. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name of Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own two hands.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? You just had the first productive conversation, and that conversation ended with Francisca saying he's probably not dead. Isn't that nice? I think this was a productive evening. Nick. Miss Von Karma. Honorable? Wait, what do you... Where is the honorable? Did he say honorable name? I don't know if you're God's gift to prosecutors or not. But I've had enough of you. Him too. Oh, come on. What in the world happened? The Honorable Von Karma. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they're not honorable, yeah. These dogs all bark and no bite. He's awful. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you too often. Tomorrow will be the greatest culture battle this country has ever seen. Nick? We need to talk about... Man, we need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. Sorry about that, Nick. You didn't! Francisca did! I don't think there's anything new. But finally, we're getting closer! This is what I'm really excited about. I really want to see him again. Like I said, I don't know if it's going to be the last case in this, if it's going to be the next case, or if it's not going to be a case. Maybe he'll just show up at the very end. I don't know, but I want to know more. It does make a little more sense because that does read like a suicide note, and so it does make more sense that that Nick would be so torn up about it and would be like, yeah, he's dead. But you know, like Von Karma said, like he just vanished, and I get that that's quite a scary note, but you gotta have hope, Phoenix. Yeah, you, like I said, you solved cases that seem more closed than that before. Well, hello. I feel like he's the most normal-looking performer we've seen. I mean, I don't know. I guess Regina doesn't look too strange. She just looks very like I don't know, queenly. I guess appropriate, and then I guess Ben does look like a normal person if Trilo's not with him. Temperature 9th, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. You must be Phoenix, right? Yes. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. That is an unfortunate name. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. It would be kind of awesome just to call him Ken. Mr. Acro. How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well. That's right. I mainly perform on the tightrope on the flying trapeze. Is he in a wheelchair? I just noticed that. But nowadays, all I perform is in my wheelchair. Acro, why did you join the circus? When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. And then one night, they decided to run away from it all without me. Oh! The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The master took such incredible care of me. Truly a lifesaver. Looks like the ringmaster is truly a saint. Except for the lion killing. Like, it's just this one thing that really sticks out. He was. So I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him. And now, how someone repaid him for all the good in his life. It's such a shame. Because I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter. I'm not so sure about that last one. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. And there could be a reasonable explanation. Maybe the lion really, went rogue and they had to put it down. I don't know. Maybe there's a reasonable explanation, but right now, all the information I have is that he killed her lion. And if that was the only bad thing he ever did in his entire life, I think Regina would be sad that he was, still be sad that he was dead. But she was not sad he was dead, which makes me think that overall he didn't treat her the best.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing? Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina?
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
You can't walk now?
I can stand now. Since I live on the 3rd floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. Somebody get this man a room on the 1st floor. You can move him, surely.
That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh. Cyclops. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well,
Exactly when were you injured? It's been almost 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice. 6 months ago? What in the world went on at the circus then? Get him an elevator or one of those chairs that go up the stairs. I mean, yeah, you could do that, but I feel like it's so much easier just to have Mo move his stuff to this room and have Acro move down here. Like, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of work for a temporary amount of time. Once it's done, it'll be so much. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I stopped by yesterday and noticed you weren't in your room. I was at the hospital all day yesterday. You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? I mean, he still has to go to the doctor, even though there's a murder. He has to take care of himself. Still. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital. I got the call from the prosecutor. I was convinced that it was all a dream. I don't know. I've never had a bird, so I don't know, like, if they can peck at you like that and it's not painful, but I just feel like it'd just be like, ow, 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 yeah, before I got the call, okay.
huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw. What you saw? Jeez, that sounded really ominous.
Yeah, I think he's saying
You saw the murder. Peck, preen, it all depends, yeah. What do you see, Acro? I was in bed sleeping and I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see.
The scene of the crime was right below your window. That's when I looked out. That's when I looked out the window.
What did you see?
That's ominous. He was flying straight up into the air. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought he'd say that. It's not a surprise. You're absolutely positive that it was Maxie's offline. I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Alright, all together now. Silk hat, and the cloak, and the white roses.
Nick?
Afro, please take a look at this photo for us. No problem. This is how it ended for him. Seems awfully calm. In his eyes are a look of sorrow and profound pain. My legs weren't like this. I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That's an absolute certainty. Oh, I bet... So I bet that so many people are thinking Acro did it, and like, he's an acrobat, and so he, you know, flew up. And then they come up and they see him in a wheelchair, and they're like, oh, yeah, exactly. Manically grabs him by the shoulders. Do you see him? Or just his symbols? Acro. forgive me, but I try not to think about him. I wouldn't even look at it. Looks like something is really weighing on him. He's a great friend. And that pile of treasure over there is his collection, right? Yes, indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Not to people being stolen from, Maya. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies, but I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. Aw. Y'all hate Max. Oops. That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder. Ooh, serious face. In the cafeteria? What happened? He suddenly looks incredibly serious. It's not something to do with her. And you should go straight to the source. Her? Regina? Yeah. Regina, ask her about it. Can't wait to see how they explain the lack of footprints. Twice people insisted they saw him standing on the ground at the scene of the crime. They probably won't, though. Oh, I'm sure they'll explain it at some point here, but the explanation just will probably be bat crap crazy. Oops. Hold on just a second.
These kitties are so cute.
Bella's on
The other side of the room.
one man's trash is another monkey's treasure.
I guess they're right. Look, they're all shiny things.
He's even got motorcycle exhaust. What do you call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? So you can recognize a motorcycle exhaust on just a brief glance. But you don't know what a tuba is? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Yeah. Hey, it's a picture of Regina.
Well, she is a shining beauty.
No objections here. I feel like you should question that a little more, because he just said he doesn't like her. Money must use this to swing around on.
Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it, too.
Maybe later. It'd be so funny if he's like, yeah, I want to ride on it, and then there's just like an actual drawn picture that it goes to of Maya pushing Nick on the swing. Another thing for them to do after the case, I guess. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. I mean, it's possible he has a maid to help. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. They commented on Mo's pajamas being folded perfectly. So either there's someone who does the maid service for all of them, or Mo comes up and helps.
Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be.
Can a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Nice. Oops. He's got a barbell. Wow, everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time.
Hey, Nick.
What?
I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model.
Oh, idiot, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman.
What's wrong with that?
She can be a muscle woman if she wants to.
It's a monkey calendar.
Acro must really love monkeys. Yeah, I mean, to have a monkey, you gotta love them.
Hey, the net's ripped.
Money must be fun breaking things. He's hardcore. Why do you guys always assume it's Money who does that? I mean, Acro could maybe, like, jump into the swing and swing around, and, like, maybe Acro played a little too hard with the basketball. You don't know who did it! Then that looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball?
I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know?
You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game?
Of course. That monkey doesn't fake the funk on nasty dunk.
Now, prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. Do you think Acro, like, watches infomercials in his room and then orders the products? See the big top from the window here.
There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think?
This side of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts.
Guess you're right.
Snow probably just slides right off. Yeah, that was my thought, that it slides off. Also, isn't Acro still in the room? Yeah, he is. So it's like, wow, Acro must really love monkeys. You could ask him. Or the game could have him respond to that. Okay, so I don't have anything to unlock his psych blocks right now. I'm not gonna be able to hear that song without thinking of Eenie Meenie doing her little shimmy dance. Did I get anything new besides... Well, I have the full mount now. Oh! Okay. The murder, yeah. I've forgotten what happened 6 months ago, haven't I? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yeah, I guess that is what we heard before. I've got a bad feeling about this. Didn't he make a sound on the game last time? I don't remember having to do that line.
Yeah, Nick!
Oh, wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O-Phoenix.
Stay! Heal! Oh, Maya, Nick. It's you guys. I'm sorry. I guess I made a mistake.
Mistake?
Yeah, a little one. Thinking Chicken River, Friday is out there and messing. I was expecting more of a monkey than a human. A monkey?
I'm just gonna immediately present this to her. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is. Really? Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket. This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast.
Breakfast time?
Yeah, I always take Acro's breakfast in the morning.
Oh, so maybe Regina comes around and folds her clothes and stuff. But Acro doesn't like her, so I don't know.
That's when I also take out the trash in his room. And then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast. That's when you realized the piece of paper was in your pocket? Yeah, since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged to someone else's pocket, in someone else's pocket. And then what? I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so... You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you? I did! I stuck it up there! How did you know? So it was Regina who put it up there. When did this happen? The morning of the murder, I think. That was quite a lot. I wonder who wrote this. No update. Core record. What's the thing about what happened to the ringmaster? Dad? Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man. He was. I love my dad so much. Okay, so that's a positive reaction. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father. Yeah, but that is still true. That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while. For a while? Yeah. When Leon died, I talked to my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. A star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky. That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone. When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. It's kind of sweet. But I bet there's no way that Maya believes that. He was thinking that, wasn't he? What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Do you think that one day I'll be a star too? Of course. You really think so? You're basically asking, will you one day die? And unfortunately, the answer is for certain yes. Yeah, you will, I think. I've got a feeling that everyone's doing great up there in the sky. If everything's alright with Regina. Just to go back and clear something up, why do you want to teach Money a lesson? Because he's a man. He's got something that means a lot to me. Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Actually, it's a stage costume. It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it. You should? When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney. If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me. Yeah. Leave it all up to us. There's no turning down that request. Yay! You're really going to do it? There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max. She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay. I'll think about it. What do you mean I'll think about it? Like it's up to you. So I guess they all have a max response. Ooh, a response here. That's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria? It's from the cafeteria? It's not. I've never seen it there. So this was the cafeteria's Pepper. You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper. What the? Oh, okay. He just loves to cause trouble. Nothing but trouble. That cute little monkey. Don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much? Huh? Why's that? Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing. It's not dangerous at all. Regina's just a little kitten. There's plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Maybe that's the charitable explanation, that Regina just doesn't know how dangerous her cats are. And so, maybe it goes after a person, the lion went after a person, and she's like, oh, it's fine, he's just a kitten. And then her dad's like, it is not fine, this lion is going to kill someone. And so he had to kill the lion? Maybe? She'll say the same. smells fantastic. So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers.
I was gonna say, why can't Mo make good food?
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria. It smells so good in here, and those burgers look great.
Feeling like she's some sort of crazy burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They're absolutely irresistible to anyone with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven. I bet. I can tell by the smell.
Oh, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power.
Now that the ringmaster's gone, what do you want to do? That's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loves Russell. You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
Oh, like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder. Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was upset.
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked woman. I've been thinking about trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though. Max? Maybe a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. Oh, a lot of what he says is right.
Oh.
All that's left to see if everyone can get over... All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know?
The tragedy? You know? What he's talking about? Well, I thought the murder, but clearly not. Get over what tragedy, Mo?
Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Nothing at all. It must be the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie.
Not something to laugh about.
Dang, dang, dang. Correcto mundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? No, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
No, not at all. What makes you think that?
Just the way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seems a bit strange. Sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Yep, here's a box. Or two.
It's about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident. Give me a break. Us old men have accidents. I wear big pants for a reason.
6 months ago, eh? So it's the same, must be the same accident that left Acro crippled.
Let's see here. The murder. That's far from polite. Where did you find the rest of the note anyway?
Maybe it would be best if I didn't tell anyone where I found it.
Don't worry about it, though. But I didn't need to worry about it. You shouldn't have shown it to me.
I was thinking that. Maybe I'll show the picture again. Well, oh, no, okay. I think I already presented this to him. Yeah, I did. I mean the full version. Oops.
Mo's not here.
Well, yeah, we just saw him in the cafeteria. What's that? I hear something.
Stop it, Nick. You're scaring me.
Okay.
Nick, it's money.
That monkey's holding something.
That's it. That's the thing that means a lot to Regina, remember?
I mean, she told you what it was. Alright, time to take this monkey. Take this monkey. Attorney's time. wanted to have a monkey-to-monkey talk with him. I really did.
Cute.
Swiped it while Money was distracted.
Wow, you're really on the ball today, Nick. Let me see it.
You can see it fine from where you are.
You know what I mean. I really want to try on Regina's costume.
Maybe then they'll take you in at the circus and I can get some peace and quiet. What's the matter now?
Doesn't fit me at all.
Oh well, I guess it's time for you to lay off the burgers. Not to mention it doesn't look like something any girl I know would actually wear. What does that mean? I guess I could present the costume.
Here you go, Regina. Yay, thank you. You really got it back for me.
Don't mention it.
I love you, Mr. Attorney.
Blush it. It's not fair. No wonder guys melt into mush in front of this girl.
Hey, Regina. That costume is yours, right? I tried it on, but it didn't fit me. Huh? This costume? It isn't mine. It was Leon's.
Leon's?
You know, the lion she told us about.
Oh, the one that someone killed. Not someone, her dad. Okay.
Leon, he was killed, wasn't he? That's right. My dad killed him. Why? Well, Leon did something really bad during practice.
Last time you said you didn't know. During practice?
Leon would sit him down and he opened his mouth, you know, Usually when he did that, I would put my head into his mouth. Wait, you put your head into a lion's mouth? I sure did. The people in the crowd always love seeing me do that. They always start screaming.
You sure they were screaming because they loved seeing you do that? Anyways, what was the bad thing? This is the accident.
Oh yeah, Leon bit someone during practice. Regina, everything was alright though, right? No, it wasn't alright. That was the problem. My dad was incredibly angry.
And that's when Leon...
Yeah, that's when he became a star in the sky.
Poor thing. Okay, he was shot. I was wondering how he was killed. Alright. So does that give me enough to work with to unlock Acro's lockboxes? Okay, that's enough. Yeah, he has 3. Maybe I should have gone for Mo first. I have to ask you, how are you injured? Sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice?
Yes.
Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? And then I'm supposed to... Take that! Leon. 6 months ago, you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. I don't know if I have enough evidence. You're saying that I was attacked by a lion. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. What else would you... Okay. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle a lion? Because you had to fight it. You had to fight it to save someone. That's interesting. Oh gosh, and I can't save. You guys have a thought on who it is, let me know. I feel like it's either Regina or Max, I'm guessing. I mean, like, it could be any of them, really. I guess I'm gonna say Regina. So how about it, Afro? Do you mind if I ask one question first? Go ahead. What do you want to know? Could it possibly battle the king of the jungle or something like that? I must be going in the wrong direction. Okay. Yarg! Okay, I'll try it with Max. Sliver. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, no, that was wrong. Maybe I'll go to Mo first. Because he only had 2, so he might be easier to unlock. Anything to say about most things. Okay, so he said that he's responsible for naming man lessons. You need money to monkey and Regina's tiger? Guilty as charged. Well, it makes more sense now. Well, Leon got his name from the ringmaster. Now he said keep names simple and easy to associate. Nick's name is easy to associate, right? Right? I always told Russell, if that's what you think, then call him Lion the Lion. It's a great name, don't you think? Imagine if he could talk. I'm Lion. Lion. That's when Russell said, don't lie to yourself. That name is awful. Well, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus? Okay, there's no need to look so scary when I ask you. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's eat instead. Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich man myself. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. No, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't have to be the cause of the accident, would it? I heard a little bit about it from Regina. Leon made a mistake during practice, right? How did you... I told him so many times. He shouldn't be doing such dangerous acts. Putting her head inside Leon's mouth, right? Yeah, but Regina believed in Leon. She believed so strongly that the ringmaster went along. He never could say no to her. Curiosity, who was bitten? Come on, Mo, don't clam up on me now. Who did Leon bite on the head? Oh, I promised I wouldn't say anything. You promised?
He's involved in this too.
He's involved, huh?
What must be talking about? It's the person that you promised you wouldn't say anything.
So I already guessed Max and Regina.
The bite.
So I'm gonna guess Ben this time.
Take that!
Oh, wow!
What's the matter?
There's a lot of spice on this Cajun burger. What about the person who you promised to keep silent? You don't get it yet, do you? What can I say? A strong sense of duty. Just because I'm funny and talking doesn't mean I can go around blabbing everything.
Okay, so I'll try Russell.
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Oh, I don't know whether that was right. I'm gonna try it with Max, even though Acro didn't say it was Max. I'm gonna try that.
Take that! Take that!
What could it be?
Take that!
Maybe it was money? Because we know it's a he, so that means it's not Regina.
Take that!
Yeah, because it doesn't take me to the people immediately.
Take that!
Is it someone I don't know about? I've guessed all the male performers, right? I mean, oh, I guess it's Acro? I wasn't guessing it because I was talking to Acro, and Acro seemed like it was someone outside of him, but maybe it's Acro. Oh yeah, because I'm so dumb, because they literally said who was bitten, and we literally established when we talked to Acro that he was bitten. Oh my goodness, why?
Take that! Take that! Take that!
Oh my goodness, why? Oh, why? Did I confuse myself? It must have been Acro, right? How did you know? Don't worry about that, Mo. Getting to the bottom of this accident may help solve what happened to the ringmaster.
No, no way.
You need to know the truth about what happened to Russell. Please tell me all that you know.
I'm sorry, Afro.
That was so much harder than it needed to be. But yay, I got some health back.
It's just like you said, you know, the accident.
Did someone die?
No, but it would probably be better if you had.
What? How could that have been better?
He's still alive. When he got bit, he suffered a massive brain damage. He'll never recover from that coma he's in.
What?
Coma?
Oh, what? What? Was it like a twin brother or another acrobat or something?
All he does now is lie in his bed at the hospital. And that's all he's ever going to be able to do.
I see. How is he related to Acro?
He's his brother.
Huh?
The person who got bit was Acro's brother.
Brother?
They were an acrobat team of brothers. Acro and Bat. Cute nicknames, I thought. Anyways, they were an incredible team. Cut down together in their prime.
Who is Acro's younger brother? He didn't say younger.
Sean Dingling, but everyone always called him Bat. He fell in love with Regina. Trying to win her love was his downfall.
And that's why Acro's mad at Regina. Everyone seems to fall in love with Regina.
6 months ago, while we were practicing, all of a sudden Bat blurts out, "Let me perform with Leon." Why'd he do that? I don't know, but that's what caused the accident.
And that's why Acro went to the hospital. He went to go see his brother.
I'll never forget that moment. It's so strange. Leon had the weirdest look on his face. He was smiling.
You mean Leon?
Yes, Leon. When you bit down, he was smiling.
Kind of seems like he's wincing to me.
Some sick grin.
No, wait, that's impossible. Smoking lion, a flying murder. Why does it seem that it's always Mo who catches all these incredible events? I mean, I think everyone was there.
Nick, can lions smile?
He never told the police about the incident. The circus would have been shut down if he had. The next day, the ringmaster took Leon out and shot him with a rifle. So that's what really happened. So how did Regina not know? Why did she say, "I don't know" the first time? Was she covering up?
Well, you guys were so serious. What was I supposed to do? I had to tell you. And all this truthfulness has put me in the mood for a burger.
Here, you two have some pepper. And there he goes again, acting like his normal crazy self.
Achoo! Achoo! Nice. What a wonderful sneeze.
You think so?
You sneeze with pepper and slip on banana peel. That's basic clownmanship. Girlie, you know, I know you gaudy, understand that.
I don't get his gaudy joke.
Nick, I think I'd make a good clown. Other than Regina, I've never seen a cuter sneeze.
Regina. Oh, I see. And does Regina sneeze with pepper too?
She does. Bat would always tease her with pepper. Bat? From my point of view, those two always look so perfect together.
They look perfect together, huh? Where we're gonna end things?
I'll be back. Wait, or was that someone else?
I'm back because Acro's hiding while his legs were in the accident 6 months ago. It seems that he knows I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. And he's lying about the real cause. He got no reason to keep it secret. Are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury?
Take that!
Leon, 6 months ago you were attacked by the lion. That's when you were injured. I know I'm on the right track. I just need to keep going. You're saying that I was attacked by the lion? That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright, but I'm an acrobat. I'm no animal tamer. If a lion was coming at me, I'd be running for the exit. Okay, maybe attacked is not the best word to be using. And I understand this now. So let me rephrase that as battled the lion. As he tried to get his brother out of its mouth. You seem to enjoy telling jokes. Why would I decide to battle the lion? You had to fight it to save someone.
Take that!
It's a shame what happened to your brother 6 months ago. You tried to save him, didn't you? And that's how you got that terrible injury. Mo, he must have told you. Yes, we learned about that from Mo. But he didn't mention anything about you in regards to the accident. Suppose it was just a slip of the tongue on his part. That's how I figured it out. I mean, it wasn't, but I guess you're covering for him. A slip of the tongue. Anyways, they were an incredible team, cut down together in their prime. Oh, I see. Cut down together. And that was where he slipped, and that's how I figured it out. You two ended up at the center of the same accident together, like always. What do you mean, like always? I guess because they're a team. I see. But an accident is an accident. It wasn't anyone's fault. Still haven't broken Acro's last cyclock. And this must be one incredibly deep-seated secret. It wasn't anyone's fault. Do you care to explain more? Acro, I know you are still hiding something from me. Maybe someone you don't seem to like much is the reason you're being evasive.
Take that!
Regina. You always seem calm and collected until you start talking about her. Saying things like she's cruel. Well done, Mr. Attorney. You've got quite the set of eagle eyes. Her tiger tried to attack you. Regent tried to attack you? Don't be saying that simply, Phoenix. Twice. He wasn't serious, I'm sure. You're not trying to insinuate that I believe she spurred on Leon to attack that, are you? Leon was never taught a command to attack people. Regina isn't capable of doing anything like that. Besides, Regina had no reason to want to hurt my little brother. She and Bat were such good friends back then. But you still hate Regina. I've got proof of it. What are you talking about? Maybe I overdid it again. If I can hand something over to Acro, maybe you'll proof you had it out for Regina all along.
Take that!
Where'd you get it? Regina posted it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria. Before that, it was in her pocket. I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time. I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning. You wrote this, and then you put it in her pocket. And that's right, isn't it? That's right. Well done, Mr. Lee. My legs were injured by Leon 6 months ago. My younger brother Bat had a dare with Regina. A dare? An absurd dare. If I can put my head inside of Leon's mouth like you do, I'd have to go to the movies with me on a date. That's insane. Didn't you know how dangerous that is? Well, I thought he was being stupid too. That lion was very old to begin with. Age brought with it countless experience in doing that very trick. Fortunately, at this particular time, I guess Leon wasn't ready or willing. And that's when the accident happened. I just wanted to take her out to movies. Poor Bat. Leon chopped down. I jumped towards him. And then Leon attacked me, and that's how we ended up. How bad? Still in a coma. I went to the hospital yesterday to visit him. I see. I'm still waiting for him to open his eyes again. And that's the reason why I keep going. Bat and Regina. They were such great friends. Oh yeah, I wanted you to take a look at this. What is it? This is the scarf my brother was wearing when he attacked him. It's covered in blood. The scarf. It was a present from Regina to my brother on the day of the accident. When he did it, he looked like he was smiling. Leon, obviously. Oh. Down on Bat's head. On Leon's face looked like grin. Nick! I know, most of the same thing. What do you think it all means? I think this is fun karma. Oops. Oh, and I can't look at it. I will be taking that scarf if you don't mind. It's fun karma. I've already heard everything. So I'll hand over the scarf. The scarf is evidence in the trial. The scarf is peppered. You might be right. That's for me to decide. I think we should begin our preparations now. Preparations? I've served the summons to Afro to appear in court tomorrow as a witness. Afro will talk more at the prosecutor's office. Afro, a witness? Come, Afro, let's go to the office. Yes, ma'am. Now, what do we do, Nick? How are we going to handle tomorrow? Don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. Look at you all full of confidence. You must have found something you can use. This is all beginning to come together now. Okay, that is a perfect place to stop. I am too tired to do another trial, but this has been very exciting. So yeah, before you said that, I was thinking, because like I said, it looks more like a grimace to me than a smile, and so my guesses were going to be that he's trained to do the trick so many times with Regina. And so, unless they're saying like he's a circus animal that was from a different circus, if he's trained with Regina his whole life and he's old now, he knows the amount to clamp down with Regina, but wouldn't know the amount to clamp down with anyone else. And then my other guess was like Bat had like a metal thing on his head, like Acro does, and so that could potentially, I don't know if that would bother him. But I think that I think that you're right. I think that it was pepper, that he was like, he didn't like the pepper. But I'm kind of curious because, like, Phoenix didn't comment on the state of Acro's legs, and so I guess, like, they look all, like, twisted and bitten, because I was definitely thinking when I saw him in the wheelchair that it was a spine injury, especially because he is an acrobat. But I guess they really got, like, just, like, bitten off or bitten twisted or something. But yeah, this is very, very curious. Very curious stuff indeed. I did not think that I would make it through all the investigation. But it's just too interesting. It's just too hard to stop. But I hope that you guys have had a good time. I've certainly enjoyed it. Okay, Mako says, I was thinking the lion swatted him in the lower back, breaking things. That makes more sense. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. But yes, so I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. And I will see you all on Saturday. Bye-bye.